guys, I'm here with Kenny Florian, and now you know I do prediction videos and all that kind of stuff, and you'll be happy to know I'm picking you to beat Huerta.
Smart girl, smart, real smart.
Now, what are you doing? You know, the fight's coming up. What do you think Huerta's weakness? How are you going to approach the fight? I mean, you don't have to give your whole game plan away, but.
Well, you know, I think Roger, he does a lot of good things. He's well-rounded. He's a really tough kid. So I think you need to approach a fight against Roger from a technical perspective, and you gotta kind of out-technique him, and that even makes sense. Out-technique someone. I don't know how you do that, but you gotta out-tech him, and basically just keep the pressure on him and take advantage when you have the opportunities to just take advantage, because we've seen him come back before against guys like Clay Guida, who's doing great against him, and Roger, you know, had one little opportunity and he took advantage of it. So I think the key is just constantly putting him in bad positions, and you know, I'm not sure you're going to get him to break mentally, but you can get him to make mistakes from a technical vantage point, and it'd be up to me to take advantage of that and finish him on the feet or on the ground. And I think I have the ability to do that. And, you know, enough talk, I just got to go out and do it. You know, that's what I'm training hard for, and hopefully it'll happen.
Oh, great. Well, now, before fights, what do you do in preparation? What's your move like before going into a fight?
The closer I get to the fight, I start getting a little like meaner, like getting a little, you know, just get a little nastier. Especially my diet starts to change a little bit. I get even more strict in my diet, so just more bad moods and more intense, and just more focused on the fight itself. And not really emotional attachment there. Just it's like your body's getting prepared for something important, and it's like you're going to war, and it's kill or be killed, and just get more serious. And you know, a fight against Roger, you have to be ready for that war, no doubt about it. I've never taken any opponent lightly, and this is another one of those fights you can't take it lightly.
Now, do you get super pumped, or are you mellow before? Because I know some people are different. Some people are like, oh, I'm pumped, and some people like to be chill. I've
gotten to the point where I'm actually pretty chill now. Like I don't start slapping myself in the face and have people punch me in the stomach to get pumped up. I just naturally just get focused and just get calm, and just my focus just starts narrowing just on the fight and what I need to do technically and strategically to win the fight.
Now, you're doing a lot of stuff with ESPN. So explain some stuff that you have MMA Live, right?
Yeah. It's a show called MMA Live on ESPN.com. And we're getting some rave reviews right now, and we're just trying to build up the fan base. We've got a huge response. We get a crazy amount of views every week, and we need more viewers, you know, because we want to get this on TV. So it's important that people, let ESPN know and everyone know that it's a show that they want to watch and they want to see it on TV, and it'd be great for the sport. Yeah, absolutely. It's great for the sport, and having the worldwide leader in sports cover MMA is huge for everybody, and it shows that we're almost there. We're arriving. Not arrived, but we're arriving.
Very cool. Now, what do you like to do besides MMA? What are some of your other hobbies?
I'm pretty boring, actually. I don't do too much outside of MMA. My whole life pretty much revolves around this right now. I have the show for ESPN, but everything revolves around it. If I'm not training, I'm teaching. If I'm not teaching, I'm going to fights or watching fights or training. I don't take any time off. Yeah, I think that's key. You know, I'm not a young buck. I'm 32 years old, so I have to be training all the time. You know, I can't afford to take any time off. I take a week off, and that's it. Right back to the gym. And I think that's the key to avoiding injuries and constantly building up your skill set. I think I found that when I took time off, I'd have to kind of relearn things. You know, so things I was doing before, taking a couple weeks off or 3 weeks off or a month off, and getting off your diet, I think, is just it's not very beneficial to being a professional athlete, and it's so important to just constantly train and forge ahead. You know?
Now, your gym's in Boston, right?
Yeah, I train at City Tong. In Boston with Mark Delagrati, my brother Keith, who's also a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and got a bunch of good up-and-comers over there. And
born and raised Boston, right?
Born and raised in Boston. That's it, the greatest city in the world, the city of champions.
There we go. Now, dead or alive, who would you fight? Who would you want to fight, dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
throughout history.
Now, is he like an MMA fighter or just like anyone?
No, anyone. We've gotten some crazy
Wow.
answers. So it could be, I mean, we've gotten Abraham Lincoln, we've gotten Chuck
Abraham
Norris.
Lincoln. He was a wrestler, I guess.
Yeah, that's what Mayhem said. So
Yeah.
we've got some crazy answers. We can find Gandhi, Ariani.
Gandhi, wow.
Ariani said Paris Hilton. So.
Paris Hilton, that's a good one.
Yeah, so.
But a guy beating up a girl isn't cool
I know.
nowadays. Not for a 2008.
I was thinking about Paris Hilton, but then I was like, you know what? It's not a fair fight. I want someone. I'll get Angelina Jolie.
There you go.
She's pretty tough, and she stole Brad from him.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. That's true.
So there we go.
Yeah. All right. Let me see here. Man, that's a tough one.
Ooh, he's stumped.
Man, stumped.
What's the first name? Just think of the first name that comes to your head.
I guess Osama bin Laden is the first name that
There
comes
we
to
go.
my head.
That's a good one.
But that's kind of like very unoriginal.
No one said that yet.
Yeah?
It's not, I mean, it's not unoriginal.
I guess it's original in that aspect.
I mean, it's good that you're picking a bad guy. Some people
Yeah.
pick their heroes, and
Right.
it's like,
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't think I want to pick a hero. But, yeah.
Osama bin Laden. Okay, there we go.
He's still alive, so I still have my chance to find him.
Now, where can, you have your MySpace page, right?
Yep,
Where else
yep.
can people, what's your website?
MySpace.com/KenFlo. And my website, KennyFlorian.com.
Check them
Got
out.
a lot of good info over there. We got the MMA live show on there as well. You can check that out on my website. And what else? I just got a lot of info I get a lot of questions all the time. People want to, how do I get into MMA? Or where do I train? Or how do I train? So it's got a lot of info for people who want to come up in the sport and kind of learn how to get started. Because a lot of guys don't know where to start.
No, yeah, I get questions about that. So
Exactly.
People ask
Where do
me,
I fight? Do I fight on the street to get known? No.
And I'm like, no.
Fight Kimbo. That's how you get known.
Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
We'll watch the fight.
Watch her show.